He say, she say, we
The Home
say,
Depot knows
I
what
say,
pros need to-
hearing out them points of views when I see it my way. Yes it goes, yes it knows, maybe so's, probably not. Shoulds and coulds, do's and don'ts, your woulds and won'ts is how you rock. Politicians and religions, own your house or are you renting? Is you married? Is you single? Meta interest when you mingle, turn out to be someone you into. So how long before the bed get wrinkled? Children when they tripping, is it time out or do you whip them? Opinions and decisions, hunches, intuitions, may or may not get it, cause people's experience different. Check the prejudice at the door. Speak the time, you give the flow. Tell the truth if it's sweet or sour, cause the hour we spittin' that fire.
Is you is or is you ain't? You know I be echoing and shit. So let me check the mic. Hold on, cause you know I be echoing and shit. Maybe God want me to echo for the motherfuckers in the back so they can hear me. But it's Sunday. We gonna try to chill out on the cussing. Well, what Sunday got to do with it? If we cuss 6 days out of the week and one day we ain't supposed to cuss. Is that what that's supposed to mean? Is that what that's supposed to mean? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Because you know I be echoing and shit. We trying to make sure we ain't echoing. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Yes. Oh, her Refresh TV said, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Because y'all know that's what I'm talking about. That AKA. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Y'all know I was up early this morning. I was up early. I'm sleepy as hell. Every time I get on here, I be sleepy because it be my nap time. You know I got to take my senior citizen nap. It be my nap time and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I can't. I cannot go to sleep without going 2 days. 2 days without going live. 2, 3 days without going live. And now I'm back going live. I dropped the video because I felt sorry about not going live. And everybody was talking about what was going on out here in these YouTube streets. Is you is or is you ain't? That's the name of this. Is you is or is you ain't? Y'all see the logo on here, this Spittin Fire. We spit fire all the time. So before I get into it, let's get into knowing you. Huru Fresh, Cherise, hey, Lovely T, Renee, Pink Ice, Charles, Mr. Young, Betty Boo, Ho, Latanya, Lovely, Layla, Nurse, you are appreciated. Latoya, Tony, that AKA Brian, Charles J. Oh, Garnell, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Olga, how you doing? Michelle, Charles, oh, how you doing? Jay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. First Lady, okay. Shantastic the Fantastic. Where you been, Shantastic the Fantastic? It's been a minute. Okay. Carter, Tisa, Butterflyness, cause you finest. Butterflyness, cause she the finest. CC Black, all right now. All right. Debbie, what's up, Debbie Randall? What's going on? Y'all all right today? Freak Show, ooh-wee. We got enough of that talking about that freak show stuff with this R. Kelly shit. For real. Enough of that. Yeah, we need you. They gonna tell us shit. Ooh, they ain't telling you shit, Charles. They ain't been telling you nothing. They haven't been telling you nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Brenda, how you doing? Lynn, what's going on? I see you up in here. Don't be sneaking up in here, Lynn. I just got off my page. Back, Miss. You just got your page back? It was epic. Thank you, Shantastic. Hey, Lenai, how you doing? Grace, how you doing? We need some Grace. Tamika Star, because you know you a star. You know you a damn star. We know that. We know that stuff. Sinuses acting up, allergies acting up. It's all kinds of stuff be going wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of stuff be going wrong. Hey, what's going on, T-Rona Michelle? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You see what I'm saying? See, it's a good thing I got my mirror. Because you got allergies and shit. You don't want to be coming on here. Bad enough you eat and have stuff in your teeth. You don't want to be coming on here and a booger hanging out. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that shit up out of there and get your shit together before you come on these in that street. Gossip Glam, Trial and Error. Ooh, Michelle, Marvette. Oh my God, y'all done came up in here. But you know we can't get started without, you know what I'm saying? You know we can't get started out. See me? Did y'all think y'all wasn't going to see me? Did y'all think that I wasn't going to let y'all see me? Y'all knew I was going to let y'all see me. Y'all knew it. Brian Gill, what's going on? How you doing? I got to go to the dentist. My teeth ain't as bright as they used to be. I need to get some more peroxide or something to soak these things in. Maybe if I take them out, oh, then they don't come out. They mine. Shit. Well, can't soak them in a jar and stuff like my grandmama used to do back in the day. Y'all remember that? Who grandmama used to soak their teeth and used to go in the bathroom and see her teeth soaking? You'd be like, what the hell? Just take the teeth out, huh? You have a teeth whitening set? Oh, I know I need some more teeth whitening. I do. It's been a minute. Renee, what's going on? Latoya. Don't be trying to sneak up in here, Latoya. We got some stuff to talk about, so let's get to it, because I'm going to take my nap today. Because I'm sleepy, but I'm going to talk my shit, even on a Sunday. That's right, because we're going to do it on a Sunday. We'll do that on a Sunday. Yes, we are. Angela. You know what? Maybe I should be a singer. Nah. Nikki Michelle, that's my girl. Hey, what's going on, Nikki Michelle? We sitting up here talking shit. Now listen, let's get this shit started. Let's not waste no more time. We wasted 10 minutes. Is you is or is you ain't missing? That's what Black America want to know. Black America, we don't want to know the proper way. We don't want to know, are you missing? Is she missing? We don't want to know. We want to have our hands on our hips, and we want to know, is you is or is you ain't missing? Like, what the hell? Kelly, we got questions, Kelly. Okay, we're going to be talking about a variety of stuff going on, but we got questions, Kelly. We want to know, is you is or is you ain't? Is you is or is you ain't? Is you is or is you ain't? What is it, Kelly? Is you is missing or is you ain't missing? I mean, your lawyer came out and said you was missing, and then your sister came out and said you're still missing. Is you is or is you? I'm not fit even. But the thing that gets me is everybody going to social media. Why the hell is everybody going to social media? So if my loved one missing, I ain't going, okay, to the police first and file a police report. I'm going to go to social media. And then why the hell is your lawyer, and I mean just like that, not lawyer, I mean lawyer. I said it right, damn it. Don't be sitting up there correcting me. Why the hell is your lawyer talking to the public and not talking to the family to let the family know that you all right? and getting you in touch with Kelly Price. And Kelly, why the hell your lawyer, if you able to talk and you alive and you, wait a minute. Now see, I think I got this shit. I think I'm on to something. Kelly Price missing. Kelly. And then Robert last name Kelly. And then they said he be holding people hostage. Do y'all think? Oh shit! I broke the case again, y'all. I need to be the goddamn look. The damn government need me. Shit. Cause what they trying to do is put Kelly Price on R. Kelly. That's why they put this out this time of the season. I knew it. I got it. Y'all trying to put this shit on R. Kelly. No, we ain't going for that. Cause they work together and they know each other. Nope. Nope. Y'all ain't doing that shit. Y'all is not finna try to do that shit. Let me tell y'all something. We hip to y'all. Hell no. Okay. All right. Look, out of everybody, Kelly, you are a girl from the hood. You know how to fight. I seen you on that damn show in with Drea. I think you was with Drea and all them. I don't know what you was on, but I think I broke the case, y'all. I broke another damn case. Fuck the FBI. They need me to get to the bottom of the R. Kelly case, and I know who to arrest. I arrest the parents. I arrest them lying ass accusers. I know who to arrest. Y'all, I need to be on the FBI team. I need to be an FBI agent. Maybe if I send them my resume. Hold on. I'm going to try to send them a resume. Because I'm going to give them this live and give them the other case I broke, and I'm going to tell them I got some experience. Yeah, I think I broke the case. I just saw. So let me tell y'all something. Y'all go and share this, and y'all tell them that Spittin Fire solved another case. Okay, because we just wanted to know is you is or is you ain't, and then we figured it out while we were just sitting here thinking, because we figured out with Charlamagne the God and Bill Cosby. We broke that case. Remember, we understood why the woman, okay, that said Bill Cosby raped her 20 plus years ago, we understood that. This was the first case I broke. Because it was 20 plus years ago when Charlamagne did what he did. And so because the age of advancement, the woman thought that Bill was Charlamagne. I broke that case. Both drugs. I broke that damn case too. And I'm breaking this case. I need to be an FBI agent. Because all them motherfuckers need to be fired. LaToya, the judge will be the first one to get arrested. I'm telling you. Good morning, One Pap in the building. What's up, One Pap? I see you, One Pap. Y'all go over there and holler at some One Pap. Yes, that's what's going on. Taff, what's going on? David, Corey, hey, you doing J-time? All right, because it's fire time. Swift. You in the building. Swift. Bossa Queenie, MS Bynum. Oh, my God. Adrian B. Oh, Naisha. Oh, we got a lot of stuff. Chris. Oh, that shit got a catch to it, don't it? Let me see. I pray to God that the jury convicts him 100% and justice is served to the victims. Angela Cumming. We're not even talking. We only just said that Kelly Price was missing, Angela Cummings. She said, I pray to God that the jury convicts him 100% and justice is served for the victims. Oh, yeah, Angela Cummings. I you know what I'm saying? I agree with what you're saying. You're saying that you want the victims to be incarcerated and R. Kelly to be free. I understand. I feel the same way. I just translated what you meant. Okay. For those of you who want me to translate again, this is what she said. She said, I pray to God that, that the federal government convict these lying ass victims and release R. Kelly today. That's exactly what Angela Cummings said. And Angela, I agree 100%. Because nobody should be lying on somebody who got fake titties and money and all this kind of stuff. I agree with you. I agree with you. Okay. Thank you, Angela. You know what I'm saying? And for you guys in there, Busher, don't sit up there and be blocking Angela. I just sat up there and translated what she meant, and I understood what she meant. Okay. And everything. It's a lot going on. But getting back to Miss Price. Now, Miss Price was said to have been battling COVID, for a while. Now, I don't know how long she been battling COVID. Okay. I don't know that. Okay. But I thought people battled COVID for a while and they try to get better. And some people do have complications. Oh, thank you, Angela Cummings. Thank you very much. She said that the victims need to stay in jail and let R. Kelly out. They need ones who need to be in jail. Thank you so very much, Angela Cummings. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for being R. Kelly's #1 supporter. Y'all give it up for Angela Cummings. Give her a round of applause. She's R. Kelly #1 supporter. You guys, make sure you guys give her a hand of applause and welcome to Spittin Fire. Thank you so much, Angela. I'm so glad people like you see the truth. You know what I'm saying? And ain't too many people that is smart like you to be able to voice their opinion publicly and openly and have a change of my heart like that. We appreciate you so very much. Thank you. Simply Stephanie, 5,000 a month. Ain't no victim. Oh my God, you ain't lying. That's a girl. Shoot. That's somebody that need to be me. Okay. Why we guys have to start fighting back? Well, Brian, they're making you fight back. You seen on the news. Y'all, wait a minute. Kelly, we'll be right back to you. We'll be right back to you, girl. Hold on. We got to take you off. We'll be right back because I want them to see my face. Okay, I want them to see my face. Wait a minute, Kelly, we'll be right back to you. We'll be right back. Did y'all see Court TV? Listen, y'all know when I put my hands on my hips, I mean business. Now listen. Wait a minute, Angela. I know you R. Kelly #1 fan, but listen, Spittin Fire is not a R. Kelly platform, okay? But she does support men and she fight for men's rights. But I'm gonna read this before I get off into Court TV. First of all, I do not defend lying ass victims, okay, Angela Cummings. You don't have to come over here cussing me out. I understand you are an R. Kelly supporter, okay? I understand that. But we do not sit up there. I was not sitting up there and people were not sitting up there advocating for these lying ass victims because they believe everything in the media, all right? What we were trying to do is just use common sense and logic. What we was trying to do is tell these lying ass victims' parents need to be under scrutiny, and how you go sit up there and let the parents walk free if you think that R. Kelly is sitting up there hurting these women. You know what I'm saying? Because they are women. You know, that was in the closing arguments. The judge said they were grown and everything else. We know this already. We established the fact that they were all legal. We already established that. Okay, what we need to understand, Angela, is that, you know, I know you think that we are against R. Kelly, but we're not. What we want is a fair trial like you. Okay, so when you was out there with your picket signs talking about free R. Kelly and all that, we with you. We understand what you were coming from. So you don't have to come on here and cuss out, Spittin Fire and everything, thinking that I am against R. Kelly. I'm not. I've always advocated for men's rights. I don't support false victimhood either. I understand that there are victims for profit out here, and these are the women that are it. I understand that. I really do. I understand. I have the transcript and I read them too, Angela. What do you want me to do? I'm on here trying to give people the truth. I only can do so much. I can't beat the truth in people's head. You know, most of the people who believe R. Kelly is guilty is those who are rape victims themselves. And they can't differentiate between him and them. But they won't go after the person who victimized them. But they want R. Kelly to go to jail for them. I understand that, Angela, and you've been saying that. Now, listen, I got to go on with commentary, but this ain't all about R. Kelly, okay? I'm just saying, I did close the arguments last week. You should have came on here and said free R. Kelly all last week, but you didn't. Now you gonna wait till this week to come. And we ain't even talking about him yet. I'm talking about Kelly Price. You know what I'm saying? So now you just upset and everything. I don't understand that. Angela Cummings. Angela Cummings is R. Kelly #1 supporter. She is advocating for R. Kelly. She has sat up there and was calling the victims all kind of lying little tramps, hoe slut, tramp, hoe slut, hoe slut, tramp, hoe slut, tramp, slut, hoe. Angela, you can't be saying that in the chat like that, okay? We already know that they are women who have been on this wagon and selling themselves for a long time, and the parents pimped them out. Angela, I understand, but listen. You can't be going after beating up the parents either, okay? We look. I'm just keeping it a buck, okay? I'm just keeping the buck. Oh, she said you're funny, sweetie. I don't support false victims. I don't either, Angela. So you don't have to keep fighting with me on the shit. Anyway, did y'all see Court TV? Now, Court TV, they sat up there, had a panel the other day. And when they had a panel the other day, they had a panel talking bad about R. Kelly. Now, malicious conspiracy, now they changing their tune. What happened, y'all? The 2 days I've been gone, what happened? I heard some stuff been happening out here on these YouTube streets. What happened? Why is the media starting to change the narrative? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, Carolyn Raven, you know, she's R. Kelly #1 supporter. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to send some old, some streams to her. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably play some music for you. Yes, thank you, Angela Cummings. You know what I'm saying? I should get you a t-shirt. Oh, thank you, Angela. You think I'm cute and pretty? You like my glasses? Oh, thank you so very much. Yes, I am a pretty big plus size girl. Thank you, Angela. You so sweet and you so sweet. You so sweet, Angela. You is sweet. And while you at it, make sure you subscribe. And I'm going to put you in the pool. Make sure you email Spittin Fire so I can sit up there and send you a t-shirt, an R. Kelly t-shirt. And I don't mind doing that. I got some shirts coming, and we're going to send them to you, so you don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? Goodness. Oh, my God, Angela. All that. When they don't get their way, they try to go at the name calling. Ugh. Oh, my God. We love you too, Angela. Jesus. It's Sunday. It's supposed to be the Lord's Day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be the Lord's Day. Angela, we're supposed to be lovely and cheerful and everything. Goodness. Oh my gosh. You see how they do? How are you supposed to represent anybody who you think is a victim by slandering and name calling someone else? Then you're making them a victim. You made me a victim of you. But you're supposed to be for victims. Huh? How does that work? Think about what you said. You know, you can't be at the surface level over here. You know, I burn people up intelligently too, comically. I done did a lot. Different ways. Angela, R. Kelly #1 supporter. Angela, you mad at Spittin Fire? You mad at me? What you mad at me for? What you mad at me? And then they was making so bad about it. They stooped the name calling. Then when you don't get the way, they start calling you out your name. I'm like, but you're supposed to be for victims. You're supposed to be for victims and all this and that. Now you want to beat somebody up. Oh my God, you cannot be for victims, honey. What you mad at is somebody violated you and you want this man to pay for it. But what you should do, and what these these Me Too women like yourself, Me Too times a woman like yourself and supporters should do, is that you should go after who victimized you. Because R. Kelly ain't do it. You got to understand, he is a mega star, and there are people out here who want to sit up there and do that. Well, you know what, Angela? They said that about Bill Cosby. They said it about Bill Cosby. And I predicted it was going to overturn with the Supreme Court, and it did. It did. Yeah, it did. Sure did. It overturned. If he get convicted, it's going to get overturned. And Angela, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell R. Kelly, you want to take some classes from Geronda. You know, the girl who couldn't stop sucking. You want a sucking class, Angela? Angela, you want a sucking class? That's what you want to do. You want to suck R. Kelly off, don't you? Don't you, Angela? That's what you want to do. Let me tell you something, Angela. R. Kelly don't have no meat on there. I'm sorry. Geronda swallowed it off. So, I can say that shit with a straight face. I can say that shit with a straight face. Some of these jokes that I be doing, I can't say that shit with a straight face. I choked. Y'all knew what I was. But I'm just saying, Angela, she sucked all that. Shit. That thing don't want to see another mouth for a long time. I'm trying to tell you. Angela, I'm trying to tell you, like, you can't suck it, Angela. You cannot suck it. You cannot. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to sit up there and not and be on the side of some women I don't know. Some women who testified that their parents put them up to it. Some women who testified that they lied. Angela, did you know that one of the victims tried to give $1 million back? And Angela, I don't think you read the transcript. If you did, I don't think these the women you would be advocating for. I don't think you'll be believing these women once you read the transcript, Angela. I don't. That's why I ain't mad at you, because I know you ain't read the transcript. I know you just going by mainstream media and old rumors. Because if you read that transcript, you wouldn't be on Spittin Fire talking that dumb shit you talking, child. I'm telling you, I'm saving yourself some embarrassment, Angela. Trust me, even if you call me out my name, I'm going to save you some embarrassment, because you know not what you do. You just a dumb old hag who just sitting up there believing these goddamn women who lying and shit, got money, been sucking and got purses and fucking everything and all this and that, and they tell you they young, and then they get to court they ain't young. Then they told you ass that they motherfucking asses was victims, and then they get on the stand and testify that they wasn't victims. Then they get on the stand and testify that they can come and go when they want to. Then they sit up there and said he gave them $5,000 a month. Then he turned around and gave them $10,000 a month on the holidays and told them to buy each other a gift. Is them the victims you talking about, Angela? Angela, them the victims you talking about? Girl, sit your stupid ass down somewhere. That's what you do. Go sit your dumb ass down somewhere. You so goddamn dumb, I don't even feel like burning your ass up this morning. How the fuck is a victim get $5,000 a month? Well, if that's the case, all the victims that was ever kidnapped, y'all need to be jealous. Because these motherfucking victims getting paid to be victims. They on a payroll. They victims on a payroll. Angela, have you ever heard of some dumb shit like that? Repeat that shit in the mirror, Angela, and see if that sounds smart to you, Angela. Since you want to come over here and fucking with Spittin Fire, Angela. See if that makes sense, Angela. In your best day of thinking. Hopefully today will be the best day you think. Anyway. Yeah, victims on payroll. You know Spittin Fire come up with some shit for your ass. You know what I'm saying? What victims you know on a goddamn payroll? Just on the fact that they testified and said he got $5,000 a month for each and last one of you. That victim shit went out the door to me. I don't need to hear a whole story. I don't need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You calling me out my damn name. I didn't hold them motherfuckers hostage. Shit. What the fuck you come over here calling me out my name for? I ain't hold them motherfuckers hostage. Because them motherfuckers wasn't even held hostage. Them motherfuckers talking about I left, came back, left, came back. Do anybody know the fucking definition of what the hell kidnapping and hostage mean? Because I think I don't understand why the hell everybody coming at me like I put this shit in these women's mouths. They took the fucking stand and said the shit that they said on with the government and with the defense. They said a statement to the government that they couldn't fucking remember. So what the fuck is you coming over here cussing me out for? Because your ass mad and fucked up and twisted in the head and can't decipher the truth and all discombobulated and scarred and need to cut your Girl, I will have your ass jumping. I will have you jumping. But see, this right here is lethal. That's why it's fat. That's why my neck fat and everything else that you call me, because this mouth is big and it got to hold on to something big. Because it got a lot of words, Angela, that are not good. That house these motherfuckers, Angela. And damage people like you, Angela, I will have you jumping, Angela. I will say some things to you that the FBI will probably knock on my door, because I will probably be the one who they will blame for your suicide attempt, Angela. Fucking with Spittin Fire, Angela, that's what will happen. So I would sit up here and tell anybody that's a victim, do not come on my channel, because you will fuck around and get cussed out so bad. I will hit all the key points, all the trigger points, and your ass will jump. For real. Now, because we don't want you to slice your wrist, cut yourself, be a fucking cutter and shit, and turn bulimic and turn to drugs, and you know what I'm saying, because you were a victim or traffic it for real, and you want every man that traffic you, who says that they were kidnapped. See, what you fail to understand is the difference between your victimhood is your ass ain't get paid or got any help. Your ass ain't get paid $5,000 a month. Your ass wasn't kidnapped by a fucking megastar As if a mega star would have to kidnap your ass. Or even want to. You see? This is the shit that you will get fucking with me, Angela. And I don't want to be like that, Angela. I'd rather just be the triple neck, fat face that you want me to be. And I want you to live, Angela. I don't want to turn you into no pill popping hoe. I don't want you to turn into no junkie. To fuck around and have you shooting up in your big toe. Angela, I don't want you to be doing that shit. You need a pedicure. You gonna want your toes, Angela. You know what I'm saying? You gonna want your toes. You know? Hi, Miss Chosen One. How you thank you, baby? How you doing, T. Jackson, Carolyn? Ooh, and Angel. Hey, how you doing? Lovely. Hey, 7. Pink Ice. Ooh, T. Rona. Willie Williams. What's going on? AZ. Unfiltered. Corey. All right, Tay. Y'all know Rochelle Brooks. Hey, what's going on? Tiffany Black, what's going on? Talisa, all right. Y'all know it. Carter Tate, y'all know it. Y'all know it. Y'all know what I do. Gospel Glam, Calais, Steven, Basic Mom. Oh, yeah. Y'all know I'll cuss somebody out. You know, they'll be knocking on my door. FBI, ma'am. We need to speak to you downtown. I'll be like, that bitch came on my motherfucking channel. She jumped. That's her business. Don't be trying to arrest me with assisting into her suicide. Don't fuck with me and you won't get burnt up. Bam. Slam the door. They have to come back with a warrant. And I have to go down like Medea. Michelle, Unveil, what's going on? Nikki Michelle, Simply Tiffany, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Tanika, what's up? Alex, what's going on? That's what will happen. Y'all hit that like button coming on in, please. Make sure you hit the like button coming on in. Make sure you hit that like button. You know, you don't fuck with nobody and you ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, be calling the 1-800 suicide prevention line. You know what I'm saying? Because I would hit that. You let it be known to me when you are a victim. A lot of them, even in the ops, they say things to me. I don't go back because I know these are the type of people that will be calling the people on you. Anytime you reading the transcript and they contact the court on your ass, I know goddamn well, you know, I wouldn't have nothing coming. But when you on my platform, you say, I can see it right in the chat what you said to me. See, that's my receipt. You see, you got to think, not at the surface level. Sakira, how you doing? Can't be a surface level thinker. Tamara, how you doing? How you doing? Emmy, what's going on? Can't be a surface level thinker. You a surface level thinker, you get messed up like that. Marvette, what's going on? Jocelyn Smith. All right, so Kelly Price was missing. Trial and error. Artifact. What's going on, Artifact? Is you is or is you ain't? That's what we want. That's what the black community want to know. Is you is you ain't? Why is everybody not going to the damn FBI missing people to report their loved ones? And Kelly, why are you contacting your attorney instead of contacting your mama and your sister saying, hey, I'm alive? I don't want to have to talk about my loved one through your attorney like I'm some type of press when we your family. Now, come on, Kelly. Come on. Now, they love you. Is you is or is you ain't missing? We send it we send it as Ebonics and as broken English as we can for us to understand. Is you is or is you ain't? Is you is or is you ain't missing? Is you missing, Kelly? Kelly, is you missing? Kelly, is you missing, Kelly? Is you is or is you ain't? Because the black community want to know. Okay? Shanique, what we want to know is Kelly Price missing or is you ain't? RSL, hey, Muse, what's going on? Is you is or is you ain't? Your family love you and want to know is you missing or not, Kelly? Pretty woman, pretty, nice looking, attractive, everything. But is you missing or is you ain't? And the sister came out after the lawyer and said she's fired. Now, I don't understand why you have extended COVID. Why COVID is up within 14 days of most people, but it's been a long time for you. What's really going on? It's some stuff to this. I believe you is okay, but I believe you doing some things. What is you doing? What is you doing and what is you up to, Kelly? You better not be pulling on Wendy Williams stuff. You ain't on that stuff, is you? Is you on that stuff? We need to find out, is Kelly on that stuff? Is you on that stuff, Kelly? We need to find out because we don't understand why your family ain't go to the FBI. And we don't understand why you got an attorney speaking out and why your attorney would know, but your family don't know. And he need to be checked out. Is you is or is you ain't? We praying for you either way. Regardless of what's going on, we are praying for you. Because, sister, you got so much to give the world, especially with that beautiful voice. All right, let's move on. 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 This man came on Instagram and had the internet shook up. Had him shook up, y'all. Had the internet shook up, y'all. Talking about the media. Talking about the media. And I'm thinking to myself, I said to myself, self. Now, this is what, and then everybody shocked. Everybody calling me, Spittin Fire. Did you see that man? Spittin Fire. I'm thinking to myself, I said to y'all, what did I do? I put in my community post. I will be on tomorrow to talk about this. I'm going to enjoy my evening. And me and my husband went out for the evening and we went and visited some folks. And I said, he said, you going live? I said, I ain't going live tonight. I ain't going live tonight. I'm going to go live in the morning. I ain't going live. I told him tomorrow anyway. I ain't going live tonight. Now, I want to know why everybody shook up about this. Why is everybody shook up about what this man said? But before we get to talking about this, yes, bossa. Why is everybody shook up? Why is everybody posting this shit like it's just brand new? And you know, sometimes even with, and it's not intended to certain bloggers, but it's everybody that watch Spittin Fire channel and who've been rocking with me for the last few years. You know, some of the shit that y'all do is an insult to me. Do y'all really know that some of the shit that y'all do is an insult? Like saying shit that I've been saying for 3 years as if I didn't say it. And then when somebody bigger or somebody else say it, now you want to go call everybody, text everybody posting it on their channel like Spittin Fire didn't say it. Did not tell y'all the mainstream media got the memo. I I said this 2 years ago, last year, 6 months ago. Why the hell does it take a man, nice looking older man, attractive man, to tell you the same shit Spittin Fire been telling you? I was like, I got to go. I'm gone. That's right, Shaniqua. I'm gone. I've been saying this shit forever. So why is it that he's saying it? It's a big ass deal. Like, why? Why is it a big deal? Because he said. Why? Because I've been saying it. Go back. Let me put some videos on. I said it. I did the breakdown about the government, who knew who. And then I did a breakdown on the media channel, CBS, CNN, Disney, all of that. I did then I said they got the memo to sit up there and put them in a bad light. Then I just sat up there and showed y'all Andrew Wyatt, what he said, they said in the Bill Cosby case. I showed y'all 3 times within the last 45 days. Thank you, Tab 37. I appreciate it. I've been saying that forever. So why is it that y'all now brand new? That is an insult to me. That's an insult. You play it all on your channels and no disrespect, but then you act like it's new to you. You act like it's new to you. As if I didn't tell you. What is in the memo is to spread the negativity and negative narrative that they want. What's in the memo is to make sure that these men look bad in the media when it comes to these women liberations movement and any victim up under it. What's in the memo is we can't give the men no fairness in the justice system. Make them look bad as much as you can under all circumstances. Everything up under that umbrella is in the memo and it's been put out here in all the media platform. And I told you that the government was behind it, the political party was behind it, and I did the breakdown twice. And now he comes out here and everybody act like, oh, that's wrong. We gotta do this. We gotta send this. We gotta do all of this. I told you already. I told you men were under attack. You didn't believe me then. Now a whole boatload of men been charged with sexual assault. Your famous men. Then I told you, after Kwame had Jessica Reed on his channel, she comes out and said, we're going after regular men. Y'all ain't got no money. Y'all ain't got the assets of the money, the means of the money. Y'all ain't got none. I told y'all to push back and fight back. Y'all won't do it. I don't understand. It's like we could take them down one by one. But they so scared, they don't know that if they join forces, they will bag off. If the men join forces, they would back off. I just seen a article about the versus battle about a week or two ago with Ja Rule and Fat Joe. They didn't play R. Kelly music on purpose. Now, Fat Joe was an advocate for him, even up until his legal troubles. Next thing you know, I said, well, why would they play it? If they would have played it, then what can they have done? If both of you played it, you got the power. You have the power. You let these women put your friends in jail to tell you you better believe these women that you don't know. That you don't know. Against a man that you do know. That's the sickest, craziest shit ever. Just like Gayle King tried to do with Lisa Leslie with Kobe Bryant. She was like, well, that's not the guy I know. But you wouldn't know. And that's when Snoop Dogg had to call her dog head bitch, remember? So you talk about I'm supposed to believe some bitches I don't know over my friend who I've known for years? That won't never happen. And if he guilty, he'll have a fool in his corner, because that would never happen out of me. That's not the friend I am. I'm going to believe my friend. Just like y'all believe some women. They tell y'all to believe women, and y'all dumbasses go out there and do it and say it. So if your friend get charged with rape, you go second guess it. You known them all your motherfucking life, ain't never had no goddamn charges of it, and you seen him sit up there and treat women with the utmost respect, and they can put in your goddamn head that he is a predator, especially when he become rich, and you motherfuckers just stand clear like, I ain't going near him. What? They can't fire everybody at once. They popping y'all one by one. They can't take everybody at once. They want you to go against your family for these women and everything. Who the fuck is you think you are? Just like with Kumo. They got the governor Kumo. So the anchor Kumo is advocating for his brother. So they slapped a bitch on him. You don't find that shit to be out of control as if like they got a family full of predators. Then she say, well, he wrote a letter of apology. Well, bitch, obviously you accepted apology. I don't understand how getting slapped on a damn ass is a lifelong trauma. That means you just one weak ass bitch. You just weak. Just weak. That's all. Cause back in our day, we knew how to knock the shit out of a nigga if he touch us in places we don't want to be touched. Then you talking about something. I ain't never known these people to be so much sexually harassed in front of their spouses. She said her husband was right there when he grabbed her butt. What? And we hurry up and got out of there. No, that wouldn't have been my motherfucking husband. No, they would have seen y'all asses roll right where you at. You got some weak ass husbands. Just like motherfucking Terry Crews' wife. The gay man grabbed his crotch. No, it's finna be a fight, bitch. It's finna be a fight. You don't grab my husband's crotch. Me and my husband finna kick your ass. I don't understand. Then she talking about so her husband was there. Why the hell your husband ain't knocked the shit out of him? Fell on my goddamn wife in front of me? That ain't even just violating her, nigga. That's violating me as a man. And I know even as a gay person, it would be violating me if you was gay and you touched my husband like Terry Crews. That gay man touched Terry Crews and I'm there. You just go fuck me? Fuck him being heterosexual. Just your rainbow flag just bypass everything. Man. Be kicking your ass up in there. Y'all some weak ass people. Y'all become so weak or playing weak or y'all thinking weak is the it thing. That shit ain't cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gay gonna be feeling on my goddamn husband in my goddamn face. He's not that way. I'm his wife. I'm right here. And you go respect that. Or I'm gonna kick your little colorful ass all over here. How about that? You not gonna be touching my wife and I'm right here. You gonna get this fist. And even if he whoop your ass, he gonna have to do it because you just not finna do it in front of me like that. Crazy. Just tell us any old goddamn thing and we supposed to believe the shit. I'm not gonna believe your ass if you soft either. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I know everybody is not a fighter. I understand that. But I'm not gonna be disrespected. Now, goddamn, you gotta stand up however you stand up. Cuss them out however you do it. I would not be disrespected. Now, you need to be mad at your goddamn husband. Shit, instead of the nigga that squoze your ass. Now, I ain't never seen no shit like that. You spend time when somebody touch your butt, you slap the fuck out of them. Anytime a man disrespect another man with his woman in front of him, like, what's up? Like, you don't do that. Like, the disrespect for spouses and things is with these people. Playing victim is the it thing, and it just ain't cool with me. I can't get with this victim shit. I ain't the baddest bitch on earth. I'm not. But I hold my own. I hold my own. And I don't get how a daddy say he want his daughter after 5 years. Want to all of a sudden, hey, Power 123 Trust. I put your name in the dedication because you supported my channel last month, and I appreciate that. Thank you so very much, Natasha Walker. How you doing? Yeah, Victims for Profit. Capricorn Angel, what's going on? How you doing, baby? Let me see who else. The Truth Seeker. Hey, Truth Seeker. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand that. Like, I don't understand how you just do these things and play victim. I read the article like, what? Okay, he said he apologized. So if somebody get drunk and do something out of control, you factor that in too. But you let a nigga know, like, look, nigga, you was a drunk and you touched my wife. Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? And he said he was sorry and all this and that. Now you want to use that as he's a predator. Everybody's a fucking predator. Man, get your ass on. Hi, Mr. Wonderful. Big Sexy doing good. Clay, how you doing? High Ride Solo, hey. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you just sit up there and then you keep the letter. He wrote, you keep it forever. Just for this day. Cause she probably proud of that Me Too times up Emily's list. And then but it wasn't until he took up for his brother did she release this. Y'all got to stop the women. You got to stop them too. The men don't know what to do. I'm convinced they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They looking like, well, we ain't gonna say nothing, like we don't know what to do because it's women. See, the women outthink the men because we are thinkers. This is why we got away with a lot more shit than y'all. Like, a lot of times men get caught cheating more and a woman can cheat for a long time because we're not like you guys, okay? We're not. You know, you guys, we always used to, back in the day, call men dogs. Well, we were cats. We were the pussies. And the pussies stink. Sneaky. You know what I'm saying? We don't work. We don't chase the tail. You know what I mean? We analyze and strategically plan shit and all that kind of shit. You motherfuckers just a creature out of habit. And I'm just saying to myself, I'm saying self, thank you, One Pep. Thank you so very much, babe. Appreciate it. I'm saying to myself, and I'm saying self, for real, self, why the hell these men are not fighting back? Like, I see men fighting each other on YouTube, co-blogging with this R. Kelly sector. But why aren't y'all getting together to sit up there and fight this cause and then going back fighting each other when it's over with? Like, I don't even see that shit. They are so entwined with themselves. You are under attack. You ain't got time to be fighting each other when you got bitches finna put y'all away in jail. You ain't got time. You don't have time. You ain't got to fight the women, but you got to get them off you. You got to get them off of you. And what I mean by that is they have to understand some things. You don't get to keep something forever over my head. You don't get to say, I squeezed your butt in 2005 or 2006 and we in 2021. You don't get to say, I sexually abused you in 1974 at a Playboy mansion and I want to sue you in 2021. You don't get to do that. You don't get to sue for sexual assault because now that's prostitution. They did it. Y'all don't know what to do. Y'all just living every day. Every damn day. Every day. I love you too, Angela Cummings. Angela Cummings back. Yeah, Angela Cummings back. Oh, Angela, you back. She said, fuck the victims and fuck their parents too. Angela, don't talk like that. Don't talk like that, Angela. Angela, don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. That's not right, Angela. You know that's not right, Angela. You know that's not right. Angela, you know that's not right, don't you? Angela, what happened to you? What happened to you, Angela? Why you mad at Spittin Fire? You mad at Spittin Fire? Why you mad at Spittin Fire, Angela? Do you know why you mad at me? Do you? You mad at me because I won't side with you? You mad at me because I ain't a surface level thinker like you, Angela? Angela. Angela. Angela, I see dead people just like you. You see dead people, Angela. Angela. Angela, you see dead people? Angela. Angela, you see dead people? Huh? Angela, guess what? If R. Kelly get off, I'm going to give him your number. Leave the window open so he can knock that out. Because you probably ain't had that knocked out in a while. No, he can't do that. Jerron just sucked the meat off of that. I forgot. That probably ain't working no more. You see dead people, Angela? Y'all, I think Angela see dead people. Angela. What's wrong with you, Angela? I ain't did shit to you, Angela. You came on my channel. Angela, you came on my channel fucking with me. I ain't fucking with you. Oh, Angela, why you say that? Why you say that? Angela, I think you laughing your damn self. Angela, let me tell you something. He taken, Angela. He's taken. Did you want to be one of the girlfriends and you was rejected? Angela, did you want to be one of the girlfriends and you was rejected? Did you want to suck and it wasn't your turn yet, Angela? Wasn't your turn yet, was it? You mad because Geronda took a long time sucking it? You know, she be sucking for hours. She got that lockjaw, Angela. 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 Let me tell you something, Angela. I don't know why you mad at Spittin Fire. Spittin Fire ain't do nothing. Angela. 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 Angela want to be with R. Kelly. Angela is number one R. Kelly supporter, as you can see. She said, fuck these victims, fake victims, real victims, and their parents. Angela, you need to stop talking like that. She's R. Kelly's number one supporter. Everyone give Angela Cummings a round of applause. United States of America. Angela is R. Kelly's number one supporter. Number one. She do not believe these women. She told me she know that they're lying. Angela, you should have said something before deliberation. Okay, you should have said something. We don't want a man to go to jail under false pretenses, and we know better, Angela. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, R. Kelly, number one supporter. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do a video in your name, Angela, and I'm going to shout at Angela Cummings, R. Kelly, number one supporter. I think I'm going to make a video about that. I'm going to play R. Kelly's music dedicated to you, Angela. Yeah, but you got to promise me one thing. You promise me you won't be cutting yourself, okay? If you don't do any more cutting, I will play the videos with you and name it after you and everything else. And I will try to sit up there and tell Geronda to stay off of it. If R. Kelly get out of this, he not gonna sit up there and take you back, Geronda. You got too many babies now. And I know, look, y'all, this is what I heard. I don't know how true this is, but I heard all her kids named Robert and the girl's name Roberta. That's all I know. I heard it's Robert 1, Robert 2, Robert 3, Robert 4, Roberta. I don't know. Look. Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying. I haven't fact checked that. I do not know nothing about that. I'm just telling you what I heard. You know what I'm saying? It ain't come from Spittin Fire. I'm just saying. Robert, Roberta. That's all I know. And R. Kelly said he ain't never slept with the girl and all this and that. That's not what we heard. That's not what she testified to. R. Kelly. She said that she sucked the meat off you. She said she was R. Kelly. That's too much sucking for her not to know what your. You know what? I think we should ask her what your thing look like. She would know. She would goddamn know. Shit. She would damn know. That's why I don't believe she did that. I don't believe that girl. I believe R. Kelly. You supposed to have the herpes. You having a whole lot of goddamn babies for you to have the herpes. I'm just keeping the buck. Angela, you mad at me? You mad at me, Angela? Angela, why you call me out my name? Why you come on my channel and call me all out my name? Call me all kind of fat this and fat that. Angela, you don't want no piece of chicken with me? They call me spitting chicken. You don't want no chicken? I got some chicken in there, Angela. Why don't you come and get fat with me? Why don't you come and get fat? R. Kelly got a big old dick, and that's why I want to suck it too. Angela, stop. You can't do that. You can't be saying that over here. Angela, you can't say stuff like that. Oh, you say go to the gym. Oh, Angela, yeah, you're right. I do need to go to the gym. I do, Angela. I really do. But I tell you what. I go to the gym if you go to the shrink. Deal? You stop cutting and I get on the treadmill. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. I'm keeping it a buck. You stop throwing up and being bulimic, and I stop putting the food in and everything and keeping it in. I'm smart enough to keep my shit in. You be eating your shit and throwing it back up. That's a waste of fucking groceries. Let me tell you something, Angela. Bitches like you couldn't be in my household. I don't have no goddamn sympathy. I mean, no offense to people out there, but I'm from the hood, and we don't have those type of issues in the hood, especially in my household, okay? And, well, let me not say that because I may offend too many people. But, Angela, I'm going to tell you, if I sit up there and buy some groceries and you eat it and I find out you in the bathroom, I'm beating your ass. You hear me? You don't waste my motherfucking groceries, all right? I'm fat for a reason. I like groceries, Angela. Angela, you stop cutting. Stop cutting. You understand me? Stop cutting. That's what I'm trying to say. Stop cutting. Oh, thank you, Angela. She said you a high class bitch. Thank you so very much. I try to be, Angela. I really do. I really do. You know what I'm saying? But you are on my channel. I ain't blocking her. Shit, that's a view, Tracy. No, Janice. That's a view. No. The longer she on here, watching me and saw my big, fine, plus size self, you go, girl. Angela, you want me to hook you up with R. Kelly? That's what you want me to do. You want me to hook you up with R. Kelly? Angela, you want me to? Get out your feelings. That's right. She need to get out her feelings. She all in her feel. Angela, he didn't sexually assault you, baby. He didn't assault you. He did not. He did not insult you. Wasn't no kids. I could tell this. Not no kids. Oh, they said people who defending these false ass victims need their head examined. That's what I said, Emily. Emily? Is that how you spell that? Emily? I say the same shit. I say the same shit. I ain't never known no grown ass women claiming to be goddamn victims. Claiming. Getting $5,000 a month in new titties. They don't put new titties on kids. They don't put new titties on kids. They don't put new titties on kids. Last I checked, they didn't. They did not put new titties on kids. Is this your victim? This is, that's her. Woo! Angela. This who you taking up for, Angela. Angela, this is who you taking up for. This is what her daddy did to her, Angela. Her daddy took these pictures. Angela. Embole. Yeah, this is what her daddy took. Yeah, this is her, Angela. This is what her daddy said he want her to come back home and do. See, this is what her daddy did to her, Angela. You get what I'm saying? I want you to look at that for a minute. This is what her daddy did, and you ain't mad at that. Not at all. Not at all. But you ain't mad at that, Angela? Angela, you not mad at that shit? You not mad at that? You not? Because I think you need to be. You know what I'm saying? I think you really need to be. Angela, you heard that? This is your victim. This is it. Let me show you some more, cause you talking stupid. Oh, Mobley. This is who. This a kid fucker? Does this look like a kid fucker to you? Does this look like a kid to you? No. This is somebody that's fucking. She's fucking. You know. Yeah, did this who you taking up for? Yeah. You gonna keep up. You for victims. I'ma slander the shit out of her. You keep doing it. You for victims. I'ma slander the fuck out of her. This it. And I don't slander people. But you fucking with me on my channel. Taking up for motherfuckers you don't know. You see what I'm saying? Cause see, what you fail to understand. This is 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 what you fail to understand. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna keep her up here on the corner. Right there. I'll probably take her ass off. I don't want to see her after all. There I am. There I is. Now, we know Kelly Price getting back. Well, we spent 45 minutes on Angela. We know Kelly Price is missing. And we said, is you is or is you ain't, right? But then we talking about the man with the purple shirt. And he went on to say this. Now, this was on Keish T. And this has nothing to do with Spittin Fire. This was on Keish T's channel. And I was going to download it because it was on Instagram. I'm only going to play a few minutes of it.
I'm going to give the page a few more minutes. I announced it. The live was going to happen at 11 a.m. today. And that should give people ample time.
This is going to be played for a few minutes because I wanted to get to the meat and potatoes. But I don't have it. But for those of you who do know, I don't want to play it all. I'm just showing you this is the video that you guys need to play. I posted it on my community post. Make sure you go and check it out because it's Keish T's. I got it from Keish T. So I'm just going to play a little bit for them to introduce yourself. I'm going to play about 5 minutes of it and then we'll be back. So if you go do something, you want to listen to it while you do what you do, go ahead and do it because I wanted to get into the meat and potatoes of what he was saying going on. Then we're going to paraphrase it. Let's go.
To prepare to tune in and to listen to what I'm about to share with you guys. This development came in yesterday before I was leaving the courthouse, and everyone will have an opportunity to replay this. And this is one of the times I'm actually giving all those permission to now utilize this live. I'm not trying to monetize this live, so this live is to be shared, to be talked about, and to put things in perspective. So this live has not been done on YouTube. Again, I'm not trying to monetize this live, but as a reporter, as a journalist, as someone who's covering one of the most high stakes trials of someone of this significance, it's very important for me to share this information. That's why I didn't do the live on YouTube. I did it on Instagram. This is not monetized. But it is very important that not only you guys listen to my live, but also the attorneys that is representing Robert Sylvester Kelly. They must too look at this and understand why certain things have been done in the trial and why this jury should have been sequestered. And I will preface what I'm saying with the fact I've covered a lot of trials. I've covered civil trials, I've covered Supreme Court, Superior Court trials, I've covered murder trials, I've covered the whole gamut of trials, and I've had the opportunity to sit in not just pre-trial motions, but also voir dire questioning of jurors. And other lawyers who will watch this live, and I'm doing a live with an attorney tomorrow, but other lawyers who have practiced criminal law and understand constitutional law will understand what I'm about to share. And someone took a risk yesterday, and I can't say their name because I don't reveal my sources. I would just say someone in the media shared something with me yesterday, and my instinct told me to investigate it. They were in the media room, and I would just say that they were significant in what I'm sharing with you today, and I had to do my own investigation. These are things that are not privy to the public. These are the things that are not privy to the lawyers, or maybe not one side of the team. And you guys will understand it. And I want you to put your thinking caps on, and I want you to understand that everything I tell you now can be investigated, and it may likely be investigated. It may likely lead, in the event R. Kelly is convicted of these charges, it may also lead to a possible appeal or a proper redress of these things at a later time. So I consulted with I also consulted with my attorney. We spoke about it in detail, and I shared it with them. I shared it with her, and she too thought it's a problem. She's not on the case, but as journalists, we also have to have people who are able to potentially litigate an issue as it relates to the First Amendment, as it relates to covering trials, as it relates to filing motions for certain evidence that is presented in an open court. So let's get into it. A couple of weeks ago, pretty much almost at the start of the trial, I made the decision to cover this particular trial. I've covered various hearings in different jurisdictions involving R. Kelly, and I've traveled to different jurisdictions and actually appeared at his bond hearing when he was released from detention in Chicago, as well as interviewed a numerous amount of people that are connected to this case. I also interviewed some off the record. I spoke to some directly on the record, that could have provided testimony that would have perhaps changed the direction of this case. But that's secondary to what I'm about to share. Yesterday, one of the reporters, and I commend her for sharing this. She didn't have to do it, because I think that, she's a young reporter, and I believe she sincerely believed that this case may have gotten fair and equitable coverage by all the media that was credentialed by the government to cover this. And let me explain why I say credentialed. Here, this is a media pass. This is a press credential with a seal, the government seal on it, that you have to apply for to get access into the court. One of the questions that was asked in the application process is, have you covered other high-profile cases, or have you been credentialed by a government agency before? So I had a White House credential. So I didn't see why that was so significant. If you cover court cases at the state level, criminal cases, you should be able to have access to any courtroom based on your constitutional right of freedom of press. But I filled the application out anyway. Presented my ID, provided links to other articles I've reported on, and it was approved. So I thought it stopped there, but I also had to get access to other team members so they can also be there when I'm not able to be there. I did that. First of all, I want to make sure everyone can hear me. If you can hear me, please give me a 1, because I'm saying things. I want to make sure it's not missed by anyone on this live. So please hit the 1 and let me know you can hear me. I'll wait. Situation. Okay, so here we go. I don't know, after I tell you guys this, will I be able to continue reporting on this case from at least inside. The case is to the jury right now. But when the verdict comes back, we are going back into the courtroom to wait for, or if there are questions being read by the jury, questions or notes being sent to the judge from the jury, they're going to be read in open court. So I don't know how the court is going to feel after this, but guess what? I'm a journalist, not just for the court. I'm not a journalist for the court. I'm a journalist for the people. So I really don't give a damn. I still have people inside. So if you decide not to allow me back in that courthouse, there are other people in there that will make sure I get the, whatever I need to get. I'm still here in New York. So here's what's happening. The prosecution, and you must remember this, the prosecution gave a very lengthy closing argument, almost 6.5 hours. Then they gave a rebuttal that was almost 3 hours. Well, they stopped part of the rebuttal, like if you'll recall, it was probably about maybe an hour. I'll get the exact time. But there was a lot that happened on Thursday. And most of the reporters, they filed their story, they wrote their articles based on what they heard from the overflow room by taking notes. At least that's what I thought they were doing, by taking copious notes from listening to what was happening on the monitor. This is what I thought. I thought that everyone had it was a level playing field. Everyone had the same access to the same information being in that courtroom, overflow room. And I thought everything was above board. So, as I was ear hustling in the media room, I heard a reporter say something to the effect, you guys got the transfer last night, right? They worked for the same team. And I said, transcript? Who said the transcript out? Because I do recall that there was a lockdown on transcripts coming out from the courthouse. So I said, oh wow, they sending transcripts out now? because I have access to Pacer, and those who don't know what Pacer is, a government a portal where you can file documents, you can pull information. So I searched, and I didn't see any order that said that they were redisseminating the transcripts. So now my spider senses are tingling. So then I asked the reporter, I said, oh, maybe it got stuck in my spam. Can you resend it to this email address? She forwarded it, which was a good thing, because then I could see there's a digital fingerprint on who sent those transcripts out. And I'm sorry for the person I'm about to put on blast. And I had a conversation with this person. And I looked at the subject, who sent it, what time it was sent. So I'm looking through my emails, the same email that I put on the application for communication to our company. What I didn't see was the emails that were sent out to other reporters, certain reporters that have been reporting on this case about R. Kelly and how the prosecution and how the defense has presented their case. So then I'm wondering, the person that I had to apply for the credential had to approve my credential. They also had to review the application in its detail, and I had to also submit a letter as the editor-in-chief for the brand. So when I realized that I was not on the distribution list of the dissemination of crucial details of this case that's been disseminated to a select people of the media pool that's covering this case.
I'm sorry, I got to cut it off when they get good. I gotta cut it off when it get good. Yes, I do, because I can't play it all. You want to hear it? You gotta go over to the community and give her a shout out. And make sure when you click the video, make sure you can subscribe to Keish T. Talking Loud with Keish T. That was her video. Okay? I mean, I could have got it off Instagram because it's still there. You know what I mean? But I didn't feel like going through the hassle. And she's always gave me prompts. So I want to make sure I give her props. That's a Keish T video. I got to shout her out if I use her shit. So what pisses me off is that I've been saying that for quite some time. I've been saying that quite some time about the media. I've been saying that quite some time about the government. I've been saying that quite some time. I don't understand why it's such a big deal that everybody played this video with him. Because I'd give you a breakdown. I gave you a breakdown of the government. Thank you, Petey. I gave you a breakdown of the networks. I even showed you this clipping. I'm going to show you this one more clipping again. Hold on, I'm going to show you this. Because he told you too in another case. He told you, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Because he told you in another case about hold on. Let me see. Trying to speak it. Resistance. Let me see on desktop. Let me see. I'm trying to find it. If I can't find it, I'm going to go over there and play the audio. I'm going to go play the audio. Because I got it. I got it on mine too, but I don't know which video I put it on. Oh, wait a minute. Let me look. Hold on. Let me look. I can look on mine first. Because if it's there, I can look. Oh, wait a minute. I ain't got to do that. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Spittin Fire getting savvy on y'all. She getting savvy on y'all. Shoot, what y'all talking about? I'm getting savvy. Hold on. Let me see. Nope, it wasn't that. It was longer than that. Let me see. Same setup. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Cause I know. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to find this. Cause I'm trying to. I want y'all to hear this. Again. I can't. Yeah, I didn't label it on that. So let me go to his. Hold on. Because I'm going to. I know. Let me see. I'm going up. 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 Let me see. 2 months ago. Let me see. I'm trying to find it on his too. I'm gonna try to find it. But let me see. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so I found it. Hold on. I found it, people. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna be listening to this from Dr. Boyce Watkins. This is a clip, fair use, and I'm going to try to find this point, and then we're going to listen to him speak. Listen to what he says. Now, this is Andrew Wyatt. And this is him talking to Boyce Watkins, right? And he was talking about the Bill Cosby. But listen to what he say about what's going on with the Bill Cosby case and the similarities with the R. Kelly case. And I said it, I showed this clipping with the fair use many times. So I'm going to try to pinpoint it because I can't play all his video. But it's an hour long, but this is the fair use. So I'm not going to play it all. But here we go.
Her possession. That's how Gloria Allred was able to say Quaaludes. Tucker said something.
Okay, so I'm trying to wait till it reload. Hold on.
We started looking into the background of these women, sending different things. Media ignored us. They told us no. We will not read anything unless you give us Bill Cosby. We want him. The setup was there. So Gloria Allred starts parading the women out, just parading the women out. It never stopped. Then this guy, Bob Huber, Philly Magazine, who paid Hannibal Buress to do the rape joke. They paid him. Our investigators found this out. We was a firm T&M Protection. Robert Tucker ran the firm. We found out it was a freelance journalist who the Philly Magazine, because Huber hated Bill Cosby. He wrote an article called "What It's Like to Be a White Man in Black Philadelphia," and he always harassed Cosby. He was the one in 2005 that tried to bring the other women out when Cosby settled out with Constance. They were called Jane Does then. So Huber gets on CNN, and Huber stays in the midst of what's going on with Mike Brown and Ferguson. Do not let Ferguson and the holidays take Bill Cosby out the news. Now, what's so relevant about CNN, just to give a little color.
And the same reason why they said do not take, don't let COVID distract you from letting R. Kelly out or in these circumstances. The similarities, people, pay attention.
To this, okay? Zucker was the president of CNN. Before CNN, Zucker was the president of NBC. Cosby was trying to buy NBC, was trying to put new shows on NBC, save NBC from bankruptcy. Zucker was having dinner in Mr. Cosby's New York home at that time. And Zucker said something very racist to Mr. Cosby, president of NBC. Mr. Cosby said, get your coat. Walked him to the door, as a Jewish guy, and called him a Nazi. He turned to Mr. Cosby and said, I will get you back for this one day. He becomes the president of CNN. CNN parades the women out. That was the get back. Then Gloria Allred comes out. You can look it up. It's in the LA Times. She comes out and says, Bill Cosby, give me $100 million and I will not parade one woman out. Mrs. Cosby said, hell no.
Really?
And hell no. It's in the LA Times. Came out in November 2014. So this has always been an Ocean's 11 extortion attempt. Mr. Cosby should have never been charged, but the way it happened in 2005, this man settled out of court, waived his Fifth Amendment rights. The only reason that Bruce Castor, the former DA, sent him to civil litigation is because Andrel Constant gave 5 different statements that were inconsistent to 5 different law enforcement agencies. He said, there's no way I could bring criminal charges. So he foreclosed on criminal charges. Mr. Cosby sits for a deposition 4 days, waives his Fifth Amendment rights, not thinking he was waiving them to his detriment. He spoke openly and freely. Page 126. For all the people, let's get it correct, who said Bill Cosby admitted to drugging and raping women, go to page 126 of the deposition. They asked him, did you give women drugs without their consent? He said, no. Did you have Quaaludes? He said, yes. That was the party drug of the 70s. That was that culture. They were called disco biscuits. Did you ever give women Quaaludes without their consent? No. Did you ever give women Quaaludes? Yes. With their consent? Yes, I did. That was the gist of their position. So Dolores Troiani, and I'm going to show you how this turned out to be a perfect script, a seasoned script, the greatest movie script. That's why I say it's an Ocean's 11 extortion script that Gloria Allred was able to put together. So Dolores Troiani is the attorney for Andrea Constant. She had the actual deposition in her possession. That's how Gloria Allred was able to say Quaaludes, talked about having Quaaludes, because Dolores Troiani had already shown her the script. the transcript from the deposition, which was sealed by federal court. So, long story short, they parade the women out. Gloria Allred is not representing women as their attorney. We found out during both trials. They call her their publicist, not the attorney, but the publicist. So she has the script. She knows what to say. They keep the women coming out. Gloria Allred runs ads.
This was dated July 6, 2021. Make sure you check it out. I will put the link in the description.
Drugged or raped by Bill Cosby, please call this number. Of course, if people think they see $100 million, they see money, they're going to call. It's like saying the lottery is up to $50 million. You're going to try to go buy lottery tickets, right? Bill Cosby became the biggest lottery ticket.
Well, you know, and that's the part that got me. You know, I'm a financial guy, and I understand my expertise is actually financial psychology. And one of the things about money that a lot of people don't know, MIT professor Andrew Lowe showed that receiving money has the same effect on your brain as cocaine. Like literally, we get a high when we anticipate the receiving of money, like Pavlov's dog. Now, why do I bring that up? I bring it up because when you talk about things like reasonable doubt, you cannot on any planet that I know of argue that if you dangle $100 million out in front of a bunch of people, some of whom maybe are drug addicts, right? Because you're talking about drugs and money, you're gonna have some people that are gonna step forward just to get a paycheck. And from what you were saying, and I'd like for you to elaborate on this. There, at the same time, I remember hearing people that had slogans that didn't make sense to me, like "Believe all women." And I'm supposed to believe you just because you're a woman? Like women are not capable of telling a lie? And so when you buy into those hashtags and slogans, it seems to me that you're gonna have a situation where the pool of accusations can't be trusted because it's highly tainted by people that have the wrong incentives. Can you kind of speak on some of that, and maybe in terms of things people should know about? Because to me, we know everything about Mr. Cosby that the media wants us to know. What about the accusers? Why is it wrong to ask questions about the accusers?
The media told me when we would bring it up, it's called victim shaming, re-victimizing a victim to ask them a question. So you mean to tell me if a woman accuses a man of rape or sexual assault, the police or the detectives are not supposed to question her? How do you get a valid kit done on her if you don't ask her what happened? She just says it happens and it's true, it's valid. And they told us we're not vetting none of these women. Every media outlet, we had reports. One of the women who testified at his second trial where he was convicted, Shalene Lasha, we showed pictures. You could Google her online where she was on crack. She was on cocaine. She was living on the streets. Gloria Allred, she calls in and sees the ad running on television in Los Angeles, as she stated in her testimony, and she calls Gloria Allred. They get her cleaned up. You had Judge Baker Kennedy, who was one of the 404B witnesses in the second trial. She said, me and my on the witness stand under oath. She lives in Los Angeles. I've done every drug named the man, LSD, crack, cocaine. I pop pills. Me and my girlfriend, we was out searching for big black men. That's what the big black man, the big black brutal buck, basically. She said, I cannot remember if Mr. Cosby raped me or if it was consensual because I was high on drugs. Wow. She says it's in her testimony. Another woman in the trial, one of the 404B witnesses, she comes in and says, look, I don't remember anything what happened. I slept for 3 days. My family did not, Lisa Lott Loveland out of Vegas, my family did not wake me up for 3 days. I was with Bill Cosby. He was mentoring me. He started rubbing my hair. I fell asleep and he left me there. I can't say if he raped me or not. Now the judge is saying that these 404B witnesses, their testimony, he's telling the jury, well, their testimony is not a part of the trial. You're not to remember that and take that into deliberation. How could I say something like that when I see women crying on a witness stand. Janice Dickerson. This is a woman who wrote a book, Second Trial, 404B Witness, writes in her book, Bill Cosby had me in Lake Tahoe. She told him she wanted to be a singer. He flew her. She was shooting in some country, some film ad, some commercial ad. She flies to Lake Tahoe. She wanted to meet Phyllis Hyman. Mr. Cosby introduced her to Phyllis because she claimed she wanted to be a singer. Well, she comes to Mr. Cosby's hotel room. This is what she writes in her book. She wanted to have sex with him. He blew her off and closed the door in her face. She stated, I went to my room, popped 2 Quaaludes and drank a bottle of wine and went to sleep. They said, Miss Dickerson, you wrote this in your book that he blew you off. She says, called poetic licensing. I made it up to get a paycheck.
Wow.
She accused Sylvester Stallone of being the father of her child. And then she had to come back and eat those words when they did a DNA test and found that not to be true. This is a supermodel, Janice Dickerson. So media would sit in the courtroom, Dr. Watkins. I'm sitting in that courtroom.
I really want you guys to pay attention to this. Make sure you pay attention to this part. Make sure you pay attention to this part. Please get the lights up. Thank you.
And I'm hearing them sharing stories. And they're telling the New York Times reporter, hey, you don't write this story to the New York Post reporter. I'm going to write this story. And we got to make him look guilty. They huddled up. They went to lunch together. Associated Press. The CNN. Marianne Haggerty with NBC. And that's why we said NBC stands for No Bill Cosby. Marianne Haggerty, she comes and she's the producer booker for NBC, been with them for years. He flies all of the women in, pays for handlers, car service, hotels. They're hanging out in Philadelphia like they're rock stars. Now, these are supposed to be victims. Victims now. Victims walking around like rock stars. Not sad, not crying. They're doing interviews, taking photos, signing autographs. You know, I can't make this up, man. I cannot make this stuff up.
Does that sound familiar? Yeah, Phyllis. Yeah, I know. Does that make y'all mad enough now? Are y'all upset yet? Are y'all upset yet? Did that make y'all mad now? Huh? Did that make you guys upset about what you heard? Do you see the similarities? It ain't supposed to make you upset about support. It's supposed to make you upset about picking up a picket sign. It's supposed to make you upset about telling people, hey, we under attack as black people with the media. They lying on us. They giving us one side of the story. People lives in jeopardy. We got to get going. We need to march on Washington. This some bullshit. It need to make you upset. I knew I would find that video. Thank you, Lord. That there was an indication of the similarities between the R. Kelly situation and the Bill Cosby. She flew them in like they're rock stars. R. Kelly's accusers were going to award shows and all this and that, and going on all the talk shows and getting notoriety. They signing autographs, coming in like they rock stars. Same scenario. Everybody writing a book. Same thing with R. Kelly accusers. Everybody writing a book. Does it sound? The media, Associated Press. You write this story. We got to make him look negative. What are they doing with R. Kelly? I showed you this months ago so you can see the similarities. Not to make you just say things, but to make you actually get up and do some things. We can give you the story. It's up to y'all as the people to take the action. Boss, I don't understand. Boss Quinny said, can't understand why people's brains shut off on Kels when the same thing happened to all our brothers across the board. Absolutely. It's crazy. There is never a situation to where it's the same. You get what I'm saying? We got to make him look guilty. They got on the stand and said, I don't know if he raped me. I was high on drugs. I put it in my book. I tried to have sex with him. He slammed the door in my face. And how did they come up with a guilty verdict? How? Oh, because it was a juror who was young and said he admitted to doing it. No, that's not what he admitted to. Comprehension skills is what most people lack today. He said they were doing Quaaludes because that was the drug of choice of the 70s and everybody was doing it. That's just like if I'm rolling up a joint and I give it to you, they'd be like, did you give her weed? Yeah, we were smoking it together. How? This is what is in fear of me. People don't have common sense anymore. And I predicted it would get overturned, and it did. It did. And I predicted it on air with my co-host when we first came out in 2018. I told people to march on Washington. They marched where they wanted to march. Told you to sit up there and go after the law. Fans wanted to go rally outside the jail. I supported it, but that ain't what I said to do. You cannot be a fan and want somebody free. You have to literally get up and do something. Being a fan is not going to free R. Kelly. Going after the government, being a taxpayer, is what's going to do it. When the people rise up on the government, is when they're going to do something, whether it's good or bad. I've always told people Bill Cosby was overturned, Felicia. You mean R. Kelly? I said that too. I often told people that you have to put black men, even the ones that are not known, in the same category, in the same pot. You can't separate. I hear people say, I support Bill Cosby, but not R. Kelly. Or I support R. Kelly, but not Bill Cosby. No, they're in the same boat. Neither one have to rape anybody. I've told everyone. Even the ones who was going to protest and they was doing this, they didn't hear me. Other bloggers, they did not hear me. I said, go to Washington. When I was doing muting this bullying, I said we need to protest and we need to go to Washington. what they do. They went to Chicago and they went to New York. I supported both because that's what I do, support my people, even when they wrong, because then you're not hearing me. And then the rallies and the protests became a competition, and now it's not even about the cause anymore. You cannot accept R. Kelly and Bill Cosby separately. You have to put them together. You have to join forces. You can't just have an R. Kelly banner. You got to have a Bill Cosby banner and an R. Kelly banner. You have to. Then I told people to get this and put this on a banner. This is a statement. I'm telling you what to do. I hope some new people who's not fans actually now take charge and take my advice the correct way. You need a banner like this. And I had one that said muting is bullying. You need a statement piece, not just free him. You have to say why. That's what's going to get people's attention. If you just have R. Kelly or Bill Cosby face on it, you're going to just be a fan. I told people to put everybody together. People who came on their platforms and said, I ain't for all men. I don't care about everybody else. No, that's not how it goes. If you want to sit up there, you have to put the men together. They're under attack. They're not going to just do something for one person. Not when the government is being exposed. They're not. Not when they're alive anyway. And not when somebody not in uniform. If somebody was a police officer and they gunned down somebody black, then they get out there. Why wait? Why let them put all your black men in jail on testimony that's clearly debunked, proven to be unworthy? I've told you that. I told you. You are under attack. When they say believe all women, they are insulting you. That's an insult, men. I don't understand why any man would do that and allow that, because they're getting a kickback. But I said that 19 and 20. You need to put this on a banner, and every man that's been charged. You need a banner like Brian Banks. You need a banner with R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and Brian Banks and all the ones who've been accused. You need a banner that lets you know that Me Too does not belong in our courtroom. Me Too time's up. There should not be no, they got rid of statute limitations on this sexual assault stuff. So somebody can sit up there and claim rape, particularly on a woman against a man, with her being the victim mostly. 20 and 30 years later. And no one did anything about it or protested. Not one man. Why does it mean that for a celebrity man, if Kwame said this or somebody of a celebrity stature said this, y'all will raise up? But I'm saying is y'all just listening. So is that why do we have to do that? Why do we need celebrities to say something for us to take it for seriously? That's the same thing we doing with politics. We want the rich to run the company, but we want to complain about it. But we don't want to give our fellow man a shot to run the company. To run the country. Why do we always want the rich man to run this country? Why the rich man got to run it? Why the rich man got to run this country? Why the average Joe can't run it? Why you guys are not listening to me? Why, if it was Kwame saying we going to Washington, D.C., we go protest for men's rights, that's when y'all will be in an uproar, and that's when y'all will go. If it was Kwame, some type of NBA players or some type of singer or some type of whatever, y'all will raise up. But the average person, y'all give them flop. I'm just trying to get an understanding. I'm just trying to give an understanding. That's like when somebody rich, like somebody told me before a few months ago, the people give them support their channels. Somebody new, they don't. You gave somebody that's already have it the support, but the ones that's coming up, no. Does that make sense? Thank God Kwame's not like that. Thank God he shots out small businesses. Thank God he allowed people to come on his platform to shout out their channels. So he deserves every donation to his channel that he gets because he's giving back as he's getting it. But a lot of you don't do that. You will give to the people who already got, and then the people who's just coming, you don't. That's why I donate to a lot of people, especially black channels. I'm all for cultural obligation. All for it. You people have to do better. You have to start with yourselves. There was a GoFundMe for Jessica Reed. At the time, it got like $10,000. The last I checked. It could have gotten more. I don't know. It should have had easily $100,000. If she were white and the white community came together, they would have made sure she was set for life or set for a long time. When it's us, we just look. We have to do better. If it's hundreds and thousands of us, $1. The price of water, bottled water, 4 quarters in the couch, the quarter in your ashtray is nothing to donate to these causes and to these people. They need it. We need to learn to help ourselves. We need to learn to help ourselves. And the richer do get rich off the poor people but it's the mindset of the poor people that got to change. It's the mindset of the working class that has to change. most of us are working class. And most people want someone rich to run the country or well-to-do already. They don't have no faith that they can do it. No faith. So when we sit up there and we see somebody unknown and they making some sense, and we see it's politics, you know what I'm saying, campaign time, and everybody coming. You know how when it's campaign time, you get all these candidates, right? You get all these candidates, and you see these ones over here. Now the main candidates was the Republican and the Democrats over here. Then you see all these scraggly ones. I think the people who are the main powerful ones, I think they got enough attention. They've been senators and governors. They got enough attention. I think we need to start looking over here to the left to see what they can do. I think we need to look after those who don't have the funds for a full campaign. I think we need to discredit that blue and red. I think we need to go ahead and uncover that gray area. You know, that Joe the plumber. You know, that party that don't really have nobody behind him. The only reason why he got this far because he raised $30,000. Knowing it costs millions of dollars to run for president. But let's look at the ones who don't have the money. Let's look at the unknown people from now on. Let's not just look at the Republicans and the Democrats. Let's look over here to these green parties and these independent parties and all these other parties we don't know about. Because it don't matter if you're Republican or Democrat. You done fucked over us long enough. I don't care if you man or woman. I don't care if you're black and white at this point. You done fucked over us long enough. We got a white man fucking over us forever. Now we gave a black man a taste. He ain't do shit for us. We was happy he was in there just because we made it. That means that we was able to get in the White House. And I give it that. I was more than happy for that. I voted for that twice because I wanted us to have a fair share. But now you can't have history again. Now we got a woman vice president. Well, I never voted for her because I knew she wasn't shit. She stole and blackmailed that policy, that position, just like they doing Kumo. She part of Emily's list. And you talking about believe all women. I don't give a damn about no woman having no shot. Nobody else making history having a shot. I want to know if the working class, man or woman, who have an idea of what it is we going through, know what it is we going through, open up their check every week or 2 weeks, seeing what they see, knowing what's in their neighborhood, what needs to get done. I want somebody who live like me and understand what's going on. I'm tired of red and blue. We need to, if you gonna really make a change, look for the fellow man that look like you. And when I say look like you, I don't mean just skin color. I mean your neighbor. I mean he go to work every day. I want the motherfucker that carry the lunch pail. They got all the assets he need. They got all the staff he need to teach him how to talk, to teach him how to dress. They get everything he need at the White House to groom him, to be the president we need him to be. All we need, and to polish him up, all we need is for him to know what it's like when he carried that lunchbox and bring those concerns to the table so he can tell people this is what the people need. And men, you don't need nobody to go tell that advocated for believe all women that called you a liar. I think we need to make Joe Biden a one-term president like Trump. I think we need to not be ashamed to get these one terms. We vote for you. You don't do what we want you to do. You out of there the next term. You will not. We need to make it harder for them to be a two-term president when you don't get what we want. We need to make sure that as the people, we get what we want. And most importantly, I'm going to tell you this. You don't need a big government. You do not. The bigger the government, the more they will try to overthrow the people. And you have to make them realize they work for us. You do not need a big government. And you do not need a government of all women. No, you don't. You do not want that shit. I don't care if you have a breast, ovaries, whatever. You do not want that. Because the women are going to give them that flag. And if you don't know what flag they're going to give them, let me show you to remind you. Because they're going to give it to them. And when they give it to them, don't get mad. Because it's at the embassy now. They want to make this your flag, and it's up to you. Because so many men and women died under this flag. This flag stands for so much stuff. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But you don't just get to change it for your lifestyle. You don't get to hang it at the embassy. You don't get to do that. This is the landmark of this country, and everybody under this country is not part of it. The women is going to give them this flag. This will be your new flag of the United States. And this is not an LGBT hate. Don't take it as that. This is not. This is not about LGBT at all. What is this about is you are a particular culture or community. You don't overthrow this country for your rights. Everyone under red, white, and blue is under that. That means you, that means blacks, that means white, everything. Everybody's not under this. Everybody does not live this way. This is not a hate speech. This is not against the LGBTQ community, so please. This is just saying everybody doesn't live this way. There are heterosexual people. This does not belong under our presidency in our country and on our land. This is not our landmark. This is not our landmark. And it would never and should never be. You don't but take a particular group of people and make it the landmark of the country. No. So many people died for this to be the landmark. We planted the flag here. This go back so many centuries. You don't get to change this to this. This red, white, and blue represent everybody. The gays, the straights, the blacks, the whites, the short, the fat, the tall, the ugly, the cute, the whatever. You don't get to change that. You get what I'm saying? You don't get to do it. Women are all woman president. She gonna let this happen. She gonna let this flow. I'm not pressed about having all women. I'm not pressed at all. I like it the way when the men was doing it. That way we can blame them. Why you get in position and then we blame you? I'm just saying. So I think that we need to stop looking at red and blue and look at the Green Party and look at some other parties and see what they got, what they talking about, what they about. When you get those brochures, look at those brochures. Read them. You know, when it's vote time and they give you all this literature and you just see all this bull stuff that they passing out, read it. Take the time and read it. Because the one thing they say about black people is we don't like to read. That's why they get over with all these laws. Well, I tell you what, for those of us who know how to read, let's start reading. And for those of you who do not know how to read, get somebody who know how to read. Let's start reading. In the hood. Let's start reading in the hood. Let's promote reading. Because when we promote reading, then we promote people to read the literature that they get, and they'll stop voting for what people tell them to vote for or what they think the norm of black people. Let's stop following the trend. Let's stop following reading, yes, and comprehension. Absolutely. You got to have that comprehension there because you have to have some understanding what it is you're reading. And make sure when you are reading with comprehension, like Divine Order said, not only you understand the difference and think how it's going to benefit you and your life and your community. It's important. Make sure of that. It ain't nothing wrong with bagging someone who don't have a lot of money politically. Let's stop going by the known name and the recognition of the name. Because we do that. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of voting for somebody because they always been in office for a long time or I recognize their name. We're going to stop doing that shit. We're going to actually start looking at those unknowns who running. And we're going to give a surprise. We're going to make history. We're going to make history that the underdog with $1,000 money in his campaign, we're going to make his ass win. We're going to make the low dog sweat. Because one thing about it, when they sweating and they hungry for a position, they go do and work extra hard to get it. Those who already been in power, they ain't got to do shit. They can tell us what they want to tell us and then lie like they've been doing. But the person who ain't expected to win, just the one to get his name out there, we gonna shock the shit out of him when he win in the primary. And he gonna be like, well, damn, I only had 1,000. Yep, we voted for your ass. Now you gotta live up to what you said. Because he ain't known, so he gonna be hungry for us, representing everything for us. You get what I'm saying? So for y'all, so for those of the people who are running for office in 2024, make sure you want to run, because I'm going to be coming at them unknowns. I'm not speaking about Biden, Harris, and another name brand running against them. I'm looking at them underdogs. I'm looking at y'all. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to spread it around all platforms to fuck the red and blue. So the Green Party, get ready. Independent Party, get ready. It's your time to shine. We finna make history. Thank y'all for listening to Spitfire. I'm your girl, R.A. Jackson.